What is up, Scar Knight, bringing you a special video about my Patreon page. This video was originally supposed to come out sooner rather than later. Now, I did have a montage compilation anniversary special about my best moments that was meant to come out at the end of January, but it came out to like the beginning or mid-February. I don't really remember what, but that's where I officially announced my Patreon page. But I wanted to have a separate video to it, but I never got around to it because so many events came up, and I'll bring up those events when the time comes to it. But for right now, if you don't know what Patreon is like a GoFundMe program where whatever business you may have, small business, large business, it doesn't really matter, it has their own page to say what the description, what do you sell, what do you have, what kind of content you provide, and whoever would like to go beyond and above and beyond the support will fund that thing. And there's like certain like programs to it. You don't have to just, because there's like two separate things. There's like a monthly thing where you pay like $5 or something like that, and then there's just the set like just pay whatever you feel like type of thing. I'm not really sure what I have in store, but there is like some stuff that you get for rewards for like helping out your certain people, because there's like a lot of people that on YouTube alone have Patreon pages, because people that have monetizations on their videos, just like myself, I don't really earn that much on monetizations because I literally earn like less than 10 cents, are able to get like accounted as a small business for Patreon page, which is why YouTubers have them. And yeah, that's what I have so far. Like I recently, like last week, just got my account where I could get the actual money from YouTube, but and actually noticing growth, because I only had like 1 cent and 3 cents for the longest time, and now I'm starting to notice growth. You know, I got 6 cents now, whippy. But yeah, that's what I got so far. So for those of you that are a little bit hesitant to what you think about whether you should or shouldn't give me funding, if you're hesitating, don't pay. Just don't pay. I don't want you to think like this is gonna be a regret that you might have. I don't want to make anybody obligated. I don't want anybody to feel bad for me. That's what I don't like, is people feeling bad for me. Because recently, and this is not only to friends but like subscribers, just anybody that's talking about me, about my channel, recently I've been finding that a lot of people are saying, oh, you should do this or you should do that, and I always be arguing with my friends pertaining what I should do with my channel direction. And what they don't understand is, because they see this as like I'm on purposely trying to become big, and I'm on purposely trying to find content to get subscribers faster. To be honest, I could already do that. The reason that being, it's like, okay, so for example, I talked to this friend, and this friend might be watching this video, and he might text me later or something, I don't know. And trust me, you're not the only one that says this, just trust me on that. They're all like, oh, you should play newer games, or you should make reviews of something, like movie reviews or something like that, or you should shorten your videos because they're too long, because there's like more than 22 minutes and that's too long for you, or something like that. You should cut it down to 10 minutes. Whatever that the case may be, there's just so many reasons. The things that I do is what I do because like the most newest game is Pokemon Emerald in my channel. I understand that. I'm trying to start, like, the things that I decided upon, I'm not gonna go play new games and shorten my videos and then put all this spammy stuff. Like the most spammy thing I have right now on my channel is just Sun and Moon updates, and that's coming out soon again because there's something coming up about it. That's the newest thing on my channel. And I already explained to many friends, like I said, I argued many times to my friends about this, saying the reasonings why I do these stuff. And you know, there's another friend that says you should just stop for a couple months and regroup, because part of the reason I was going to bring up about Patreon that some events occurred is that I recently obtained a job. and I already get paid now. I made the Patreon page before I got in this job, so there's more of a reason why you shouldn't pay. Like, I don't know why I'm giving reasons why you shouldn't pay, but I could already back it up. But again, above and beyond support is the key words here. One of the rewards I came up with is that because you're free to make suggestions of what rewards I should do, because I haven't came up with any of them yet. But depending on what funding you give me, there might be some stuff up in the air. Maybe you could guess in the video, just depending on how much you fund. Maybe I'll reveal my face only to that personal person that decided to pay me this funding, because this support really truly means a lot to me. So revealing my face, not only that, in a certain video where I'm dressed up as Mickey Mouse, maybe that's up in the air, because there's a video that's coming soon about that. It's not gonna be posted on my channel, but trust me, if you're looking to curious enough what the rewards are, that's up in the air. And any other rewards, comment in the video if you really want to know, or just anything in general. Maybe it could be like a funny prank video that I'll post up soon or something like that. Any type of rewards that you find interesting that I could do that is worth your time, that that you feel like I would only pay to see this or something like that, put it in the comments below. I highly encourage you doing that, because I haven't been getting comments lately, but do that if that really catches your fancy. Yeah, I don't know why I'm talking about like the YouTube videos and stuff like that, just about the newer games. So the reason why I don't play newer games is because I think that's just a very, and don't think that I'm talking bad about other YouTubers, I think it's a very cheap way to get around getting new subscribers that way. It's go like, oh, I got the newest game, check it out because it's new, check it out. And I feel like when it comes to content creating, when you're making videos, it shouldn't be about how new it is, how fresh it is, how amazing it is. I feel like the person commentating behind it has some quality to whatever game they're playing, and that's what audience I want to receive. I don't want to just go like, okay, here's a new thing, check it out, this is new, oh my gosh, this is new, check it out because it's new. And then short videos, because I know about attention spans and stuff like that. I want to make it where is kind of quality behind it. Recently I've been trying to make it more quality so it's more appealing to the eye. I'm trying to shorten down my videos for different reasons, because I don't want my files to get corrupted, but that's what I want to do. I want to make it where it's quality over how short and snappy it is and how new it is. I'm not about that. I'm more about like, because you guys have to understand, I don't see this as work. I see this as a hobby. This is how I look at it. I don't see this as a job. I monetize my videos because at the time I didn't have a job. I try to get whatever I can. That's why I asked, show your support. My Leaf Green randomized Nuzlocke, I literally had 1 vote. So I had to go put myself out there and ask for votes to people. Tell me your vote, tell me your vote, tell me your vote. Because I need support to back it up. The subscribers numbers that I have, and I already explained this in a different video, which doesn't have many views, doesn't really back up from the numbers, because I only get like 3 to 10 views. But this isn't about that. This is about the Patreon page. So whenever I talk about YouTubers, I usually talk about it just to justify myself of whatever I'm doing, whatever it might be kind of in question, saying, oh, this might not be the thing, but I don't like it because other YouTubers do it a certain way. That's just me justifying myself. But I will say, and this is related to the Patreon page, I will say there is a certain YouTuber that has a Patreon page, and I'm just not gonna beat around the bush about it. I'm not gonna just hide it. I'm gonna say, from the YouTubers I have talked about in the past about some stuff just to justify myself, I will say that this one in particular I could just straight up and say I don't like. The reason I could say that is because a friend of mine showed me this video. He's like, I can't believe this guy has done this or whatever, and I looked at this video and I paused it after like a minute because this guy, he's just expecting his people to pay for his Patreon page, and it really annoyed me because he's definitely seeing it as a job. He's seeing it that he should be paid, because there's like a lot of people that are like, oh, we're on board for it, I'm totally gonna pay for your Patreon page or whatever, and like, you know, he counted or something like that, it's like 1,000 people and only 8 paid or something like that, and he's disappointed about that. He's like, it's kind of a shame that not even $1 could be in your page. My videos aren't meant for $1. It's all like, dude, you're asking for too much. You have 100,000 subscribers and you're asking for $1? It's more than 100,000 actually. I don't even remember how many numbers he has. He has more than that, and I'm not gonna say names. That's just like too much. You know, I know I'm talking smack right now, but that's just way too much if I just outright and say his name. But that's not right. I can't. No, that's just unbearable. So I paused the video because he actually put like a little mini tutorial of how to donate. It's like, that's not right. That's something I'll never do, is force you guys, to obligate you guys to do something that you don't want to do. I'm putting out here for people that want to go beyond and above and beyond. I keep saying that backwards, but you know what I mean. I'm not gonna make this video any longer, but my Patreon page is here. It's only there if you want to support me. You don't have to. Never feel like you have to. I'm not that guy. If you're looking for reasons why not to pay me, I have a job now, and my pledge to you guys is to have videos that you will enjoy, that has quality behind them, commentary and visuals, and it's a promise that I can never just demote. I always promote. I always get my videos better and better every single day. For every video that I post up is videos that you will enjoy. I'm not posting videos that you won't enjoy. I'm not posting videos to be snappy or new. But eventually, that's why I have you guys vote for the game that you want me to play. The last voted game was Majora's Mask, and that's like 2004. So I know you guys aren't about just the new games. The next voted game, depending whatever it is, whether it's old or new, I'm not going to question it. It's your guys' decision. But that is my pledge to you guys. So, will you be my Patreon?